Climate change is the single biggest threat to humanity at this time. From small towns to big cities, we have to make it a priority. There are changes that we can make here in Newtown Township to make a difference. Nothing we use for a few minutes should be allowed to potentially pollute our environment for hundreds of years. Implementing local policies to address this chronic pollution problem being caused by single-use plastics, like bags or foam containers, are proven to be some of the best ways of cutting off the source of pollution. Many plastics are not recyclable in the curbside programs and do not degrade in landfills. Much of this waste instead slowly degrades into microplastics that enter our air, food, and water. Incinerated plastics lead to air pollution and toxic byproducts. Landfills cause water pollution and litter, which clogs oceans, rivers, streams, communities, and even open space. A bipartisan group of state, county, and local municipal officials across the nation have already implemented policies to address single-use plastics and the pollution that it creates. Local Class 2 municipalities with single-use plastic ordinances include Narberth, Westchester, Salisbury, and Northampton. Local Class 2 municipalities in progress include Doylestown and Doylestown Borough, and the Township. A 2020 survey of municipal officials by Penn Environment Research and Policy Center found that 80% wanted to pass ordinances to consider binding legislation similar to the townships I just mentioned. 90% were to take action. I believe we must move quickly with regards to actions we can take here in our township. I suggest we survey our local businesses and see if they are willing to partner with local government to reduce and eliminate single-use plastics. I also think we should initiate a survey of our community, imitating the actions of other townships in this regard. We must pass a resolution by our supervisors. And lastly, we should acknowledge local businesses as they sign on to participate in these actions. Green infrastructure is just as important for our future as plastics reduction. The Sierra Club's Ready for 100 campaign advocates for an equitable and affordable energy system powered by 100% clean, renewable energy by 2050. Communities across the United States are committed to leading the transition to 100% clean, renewable sources of energy like wind, solar, and battery storage. Again, it starts right here in our local community. All township buildings should be solar equipped, and this is already being done in local Class 2 townships. The supervisors in West Rock Hill Township realized how important this is and led the way in their community, realizing their priority right now, which is doing their best to mitigate climate change as best they can. We love our open space in this township. To prevent the collapse of our ecosystem, we need space for native plants and trees. Bats, birds, frogs, and bees are threatened because their natural habitats are severely limited now. We need to stipulate that portions of open space must contain meadows. Retention basins can easily be converted to meadows in most cases. I hope the supervisors will listen to their own environmental advisory committee as we present these facts to you. And I hope that Newtown Township will take responsible actions in this regard. Thank you for listening.